I'm going to make a video here to see about this Scott's Turf Builder lawn soil. I had my lawn torn up from a cesspool job. If any of you have had that done, you know the nightmare that it is. And since I do everything myself, and I've always bought Scott's, I've already gone through at least 3 dozen bags of their quote-unquote premium topsoil, lawn soil, and conditioner. Well, after wasting all this money, costing me a fortune and a whole lot of extra time, I did write to them, but I tried this first because I was up against a time frame trying to plant grass in the spring. And this is just as much or possibly more of a nightmare, this product. Lawn soil, starter fertilizer already mixed in, lawn soil. Well, soil doesn't include sticks and rocks and assorted filler, aka junk, but so there was no question about it. I just dumped the bag down on the ground. This is it right out of the bag. Okay, it looks like maybe it's just moist and cloddy, but we're going to see firsthand exactly what's in there. I already did 2 handfuls, and if you look at the darker colored junk, no, those aren't clods. These are sticks and rocks and uncomposted junk. Okay, this is from the weeks of me doing my lawn. This became the bucket that I would throw into the woods. So this bucket basically contains all the Scott's, I don't know, maybe that's their fertilizer. Maybe that's their fertilizer. This piece of orange plastic. Or is this stick their fertilizer? Either way. This is how I did my whole damn lawn. Which, by the way, it's pretty damn big. It's not a small section. Okay, there it is getting watered. I have another video. It's a time lapse of me breaking my back because I couldn't just pour soil out of a bag, but this is how I had to handle every bag. And Scott said I'll get my money back, and after they lectured me about how you have to, if it's moist, break it up and whatever. So that's 1 handful. What's left? Junk. Some stones, junk. Now these are not clods. Okay? This is a stone. This is a stick, completely uncomposted, and so on. Okay, so we throw that into the junk bucket. Now that was a handful. That's about a quarter of a handful, I would guess, of wasted money. There's no soil involved. Junk. Okay, maybe I got a bad handful. Let's try another. This is literally how I spent every night after work and 3 weekends in a row. That should have been a 2-weekend job. And my back is already blown out. And I have spots that didn't cover because the damn sticks and rocks didn't cover my seed. So I need to do some reseeding. So there it is. There's no magic. Look at that junk. Complete, utter junk. That was only a handful of dirt. And I didn't pick it all up even. Look how much is junk. Okay? Let's pick from a different section of it maybe. Ooh, here looks like a good section. Sorry about the camera work. I'm trying to film this with 1 hand. And I need to get this done before dark, so I'm going to do 1 more handful, maybe 2, just to benefit of the doubt. But I've been through, Jesus, probably 500 pounds of this crap doing this same method. Talk about time consuming. I gotta say, once you do their work and sift it down and throw all the junk out and get a third of what you actually paid for in soil, it looks like decent soil. What's left of it, another handful. That's a handful of their soil. Rocks, sticks, junk. Okay, enough said. And I only have that much more to do. And this is just to reseed. Only that much more to do. Just this little pile. little by little by little. Isn't that wonderful? I wasn't going to film anymore, but I started doing this little pile, this big pile. And unfortunately, now I'm coming across shards of glass. So I don't know, maybe that's the secret fertilizer they're talking about. Glass. Pieces of plastic bag? Really? What is this? Maybe this is the fertilizer. Wait. Oh no, that looks like a piece of a plastic straw maybe. Oh my God, what a nightmare. There's a whole lot of this in there too. And I took a stick out at the beginning. I wasn't filming, but it took all my effort to break this stick. At least these you can, well, that one I can't break. Ugh. But some of the sticks are ridiculous. More plastic bag. So now I'm afraid I'm going to slice my hands open. I got to put on a glove. Nightmare. Alright, well, the last video I took was at 7:22. I just finished one bag. That's what's left. This is what I actually got out of it. By the way, that was 45 minutes to sift out and end up with that much dirt. Okay, that's a small Tupperware bin. This is the total amount of unusable sticks. I thought this was especially cute. A nice rock. I guess if I live to be 100,000, that might actually break down to be soil. And some other little tidbits. Plastic, rocks, sticks, plastic. The hell is that? More shredded plastic. That's rocks you hear clicking. There's a lot of this stuff in there. I guess if you take the time like me to shred it through a piece of chicken wire. It almost looks like old fiberboard. Probably wood, not quite decomposted, or composted I should say. More sticks that are not even close. This one looks like they just threw it in for good luck. There was some nice pieces of wire in here. But the point is, this is a lot of junk. The more I look at this, and now that I'm filming it, my back just recovered from doing bag after bag of this. I'm not sure what they're thinking. Maybe I was right on the money. Oh, that's cute. That's a nice, cute piece of wire. Maybe the slow release fertilizer is inside of these magic pieces of wire. More plastic, rocks, junk. Oh, and I found some more glass along the way too. Small shards of glass. Which if it was real soil, which I'm going to add to this later on, the definition of soil, in case Scott's forgot what soil means. But I'm going to put this down for 1 second, and I'm going to actually open up this bag, one of many that I bought. Sorry about the bad camera work. Oh. I'm going to shovel that back into the bag and see exactly how much I wasted my money on in volume. I don't know if you're getting this or not, but this actually wasn't a bad bag all in all. There you go. Probably weighs 10 pounds. So it's 10 pounds of junk. That's about way too much of hard-earned money for me in garbage. Complete trash. And there's a little, to be honest and fair, there's a little bit snuck out the side, but it's literally a little bit. That's it. That's good keeping. And that's it, man. So hopefully Scott sees this. And it's not even the amount of money for 7 freaking dollars a bag that you have to waste 45 minutes a bag. And boy, I bought a lot of bags. I don't have all my receipts. I think I have a receipt for the last 7 or 6 when I realized I was buying volume that I wasn't really getting. And I was up against it. And yeah, unfortunately, I don't know if you can see with the light, but there's a definitive line. The last 6 bags were atrocious. And you can see that line right there. Runs up and down. That was the last section I did with the 6 bags covering the soil. You can see there's a line where something went wrong. And it didn't cover because of all the stones. You know, you can only sift out so much when you're in a rush. But yeah, what a shame. So hopefully Scotts does the right thing, because I got a lot of bags I bought. I'm going to photograph my copies of my receipts, because I'm going to need my receipts, obviously, because there were other things on there that I'm keeping that I might return, whatever. But all in all, pretty damn disappointing.